James Mill was a Scottish historian, economist, political theorist, and the author of the History of British India. Mill was born at North Waterbridge in the parish of Lewport, Angus, Scotland. His mother, Isabel Fenton, sent him first to the parish school and then to the Montrose Academy, where he remained until the unusual age of 17 and a half. He then entered the University of Edinburgh, where he distinguished himself as a Greek scholar. From 1790 to 1802, he occupied himself with historical and philosophical studies. Finding little prospect of a career in Scotland, in 1802 he went to London in company with Sir John Stuart, the Member of Parliament for Kincardineshire, and devoted himself to literary work. From 1803 to 1806, he was editor of an ambitious periodical called the Literary Journal, which professed to give a summary view of all the leading departments of human knowledge. During this time, he also edited the St. James Chronicle, belonging to the same proprietor. About the end of this year, he began the History of British India, which he took 12 years to complete. In 1813, he completed his first known article, Money and Exchange. He also wrote on Spanish America, China, Francisco de Miranda, the East India Company, and the liberty of the press. In 1818, the History of British India was published and obtained a great and immediate success. The year following, he was appointed an official in the India House in the important department of the Examiner of Indian Correspondence. He gradually rose in rank until he was appointed in 1830 head of the office. In 1821, Mill helped found the Political Economy Club in London. Mill remained an uncritical admirer of Bentham's philosophy, so he helped found the principal organ of the Philosophical Radicals Westminster Review from 1824 to 1826. He was a follower of Bentham, believed people need to be educated so as to best be able to figure out what is their own best interest. From 1831 to 1833, he was largely occupied in the defense of the East India Company during the controversy attending the renewal of its charter. He also cooperated to establish the London University in 1825. History of British India, Volume 3, was his greatest literary monument. The materials for narrating the acquisition by England and of its Indian Empire were put into space for the first time. A vast body of political theory was brought to bear on the delineation of the Hindu civilization, and the conduct of the actors in the successive stages of the conquest and administration of India was subjected to a severe criticism. The work itself and the author's official connection with India for the last 17 years of his life effected a complete change in the whole system of governing the country. Mill believed in the philosophical theories of the French Revolution. From the view of the French Revolution theories, he believed that the rights of man and the absolute equality of men to the claiming of securities for good government through a wide extension of the franchise. He had deep knowledge in history, politics, and mental and ethical philosophy. He was said to be the founder of philosophic radicalism. His last published book was The Fragment of Mackintosh. His significant writings are Money and Exchange, History of British India First Volume, Government, Elements of Political History, Liberty of Press. James Mill died on the 23rd June 1836. If you want to know anything about historiography, historians, and history, please leave it in the comment box so that I can come back with it. Thank you.